Emma.
I'm Allie, and this is Keeping Up with Cordova High.
I'm Ashlyn Blevins.
And I'm Grace Williams.
Okay, so what do y'all help out with and do here?
Okay, well, I teach family and consumer science, and one of my classes that I teach is event planning. And so for event planning, we always, first semester, take on the responsibility of planning the homecoming dance. And I don't do anything here without Grace. So
We're kind of a team.
yes.
We just come as a combo. Mm-hmm. So I'm the media specialist and technology coordinator and yearbook advisor and a couple of other things. I'm like the
She
favorite
wears all
side.
the hats.
I'm the favorite sidekick.
That she does. What clubs do you do other than, like, you know, your normal classes?
Well, I have FCCLA that's with my class. That's our Career Tech Service Organization for Family and Consumer Science. And then we also co-sponsor First Priority together. But the kids really do most of that.
Yes.
They're great. So,
Yes, and I co-sponsor Beta Club as well. So again, sidekick.
Can y'all tell us a little bit about your clubs and like what they're about?
Well, First Priority is a Christian-based student-led organization. It is pretty much self-ran. We are just there as support. So it's just a way for them to have an opportunity to minister to their, fellow student body. And of course, Beta Club is a academic-based club, but it's also very service-oriented. And Miss Nichols does an incredible job of leading that up. And she probably has offered more opportunities to our students than ever before. She's kind of exceptional in all ways.
definitely.
What is the theme of the homecoming dance, and how did you come up with it?
So the theme this year is Out of This World, which is like a space theme. And I did not come up with that. My third block event planning class came up with that. And actually, Sawyer Tidwell gives himself all the credit for coming up with our theme. He's really excited. He wants to put it on his resume that he came up with our theme this year. So we're excited about it. It's going to be really cute.
So
Theme
what
planning's a big
what actually got y'all into like planning the dances? Like what made you take it on?
We were probably
just crazy.
told. I don't know.
Voluntold.
We were voluntold. But once we, after my prom trauma of 2015, when I said I would never go near a prom again, I think the next year they were like, "Oh, hey, we need you to do this." So,
What happened?
Is that podcast
I don't know if that's podcast material.
appropriate?
Moving on to the next
It
question.
was a lot.
It was a
And
lot.
I was not present.
What's your favorite thing about homecoming?
Oh, I think it's the student activity. Just seeing the students be completely involved and dialed in, and there's probably more school spirit that week than ever, and it's just fun, and it's nice to kind of have a little bit of a break from, you know, the day in and day out of the classroom. And homecoming gives us an opportunity to just kind of explore things that we don't get to normally do outside of the classroom.
And I really like the snacks that people sell. I think that's my favorite thing about homecoming.
This is a big bonus.
So what goes into planning for like the dance?
Well, I feel like it's become a lot easier now that we've done it for so many years. Homecoming is our low budget event for the year because it's our fundraiser for prom. So we don't do a whole lot as far as decorating is concerned, but we do a little bit, and I think, you know,
We have a live DJ and some snacks, but it definitely is mostly to keep the cost down for prom. A lot of schools in the area will charge $75 to $100 a person, and we have kept it at $50 a person for the entirety of the time I've been here, which I think is really saying something. And if you've never seen what we do with prom, it's a big budget affair. It's probably one of the nicest events I go to every year. So, and that matters to us, so that's why we spend so much time and effort with homecoming.
and we used to make kids sell chocolate
Yes.
to raise money for, like, you know, our fundraiser portion to keep the ticket prices down. But that was a headache. And then in 2020, when COVID happened, we got the chocolates in, and
like 2 weeks before.
literally, like, I had just kind of finished handing most of them out. I don't even think I'd finished handing
Half
them
of them
all
are
out.
still in your office.
Yeah. And so we came back from school and we had like hundreds of chocolate bars
That were expiring.
And so we ate them all year. I mean, that we couldn't sell
We gained
them.
a lot of weight that year.
Yeah, they were our emotional support
You can look
chocolates.
back at our yearbook pictures and see.
We were well fed.
Is it difficult to stay on budget?
No.
Well, for homecoming, no. For prom,
For like any
Yes.
of the dances, like
I mean, we do stay on budget, but I think we've raised enough money through the years that we can kind of afford to do nice things, and we know now what corners we can cut that are most important to kids.
Yes.
You know, y'all don't eat much when y'all come to these events. We get all this food and then it's like no one's eating it. So I think a couple of years ago we fed literally everyone in Cordova the rest of the prom
Probably
food
twice.
because we had so much food left over. But I think that's the hardest part for me is knowing about the food.
yes, like how much we should order and just to not be wasteful, but also to make sure we have enough because like last year we ran out of beignets pretty quickly and I was running back to make more and then there was no more. So
We literally ran about 13 miles that
Yes.
day, literally.
I did love those
Back and
beignets
forth.
though.
they were good.
I probably
Yes.
ate them all.
That
Yeah, hey,
year
we're
that
glad
you're
they were
talking
gone.
about having so much food, that was the year we did the goldfish, wasn't it?
Yes.
I still have that goldfish. It's still in
Under
my
the
fish
sea.
tank.
It might be the longest living prom fish.
Mine passed away.
We should ask. Mine
Take a poll.
passed away.
What is your favorite dance to plan, like between homecoming and prom?
Prom, for sure. Because we get to like get a lot of nice things, and it's really exciting to see the school transform when we do it here into something pretty magical most of
And
the
Miss
time.
Blevins won't say this, but she is the mastermind. Like, she does a beautiful job. It's funny because people are like, oh, y'all do such a good job. And really, I just kind of show up and do whatever she tells me to. But it's incredible to watch her work because she literally will say, okay, I think maybe we'll do this. And then we'll throw some ideas around and look at Pinterest and pin some things together. And then all of a sudden, it's like everything is just laid out. Like, she has this amazing mind that just lays things out so spatially. And she's like, okay, this is going to go here, and this will go here, and then we should do this up here, and this will also bring this up. It's insane. But it's a really, she has a gift. She really does. We're very, very lucky to have
Thank
her.
you. But she says I'm the mastermind, but like she is my mind. She makes my mind work. I'll have to be like, okay, Grace, is this gonna? She's like, yeah, sure. So
Or I'll say,
yeah.
Love
Sometimes my
not
ideas
normally,
are,
though. Yeah, I'm normally like, yes, absolutely, that's amazing.
yes.
How soon do you start planning each dance?
Ooh.
We know you already have the prom theme.
The prom theme, I really don't. I have a couple of different ideas, but I've not committed to one yet. But we usually, after we get home at 1 or 2 in the morning on prom night, we'll usually text each other and be like, hey, what about this for next year? Like, we pretty much know immediately. I think because we're so excited and it's gone so well, then,
And we feed off of the student energy. We're so lucky at Cordova High School because our students really do dial in and they are so appreciative of every bit of work that we put into it because during homecoming's not as much. I mean, Thursday and Friday are pretty rough. Like, they're full days, like 16, 18-hour days. But prom is a whole week of that. Like, my kids don't see me much that week, and my husband knows he just has to kind of like fend for himself.
Yes.
But it just is so inspiring, and it makes us so hungry to do more because our students do care and they do show they're just appreciative of everything that we do, and that just makes us want to work harder.
yes, it makes it all worth it.
Yeah.
So about how long does it take to complete the whole vision of like whatever dance you're doing?
Homecoming, maybe a week or two, but prom is months usually. Once we come back from Christmas break, we usually kind of start working on a few small things, and then just the week of is crazy. Like she said, we're just basically
We
No,
live here.
yes, we're
We
non-existent
just go home
to
to sleep.
everyone
Yeah, in
outside of this
class-
building that week.
In class, we're always helping with it too.
Yes.
So.
Yes,
we are.
making messes everywhere we go.
But
So-
we love that. Like, we so much want for our student body, and especially like event planning and the juniors and seniors especially, to get involved and to, learn those skills, because that is a skill that you'll use later on in life. I think Miss Blevins learned a lot about what she does through like church activities and helping with that planning committee. And so those are the things that really make a difference. Like, you get to see everything kind of come together.
Yes.
And, I just feel like it helps because everybody gets involved, and we want y'all to do it because we know you're going to come away with a lot of really valuable skills.
Me and Allie put the moss on some of those lanterns last year.
Yes, and it doesn't look like much, but you realize when
It
you've
was
been
really
a part of it, you're
difficult.
like, that was a
Yes.
lot of work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think everybody was kind of thinking, we were like looking at all this stuff. It's like we have moss and
It was
lots,
yeah,
I was a little bit
lots
scared.
of sticks
was,
and greenery.
And when we
everybody
were
thought,
making the
"Ugh."
tree, everybody was like,
That
oh,
tree
no.
took forever.
I know, and I really just kept thinking in my mind, okay, trust the process.
The
Yeah,
amount
it
of
really
time-
is a trust the process
And
for the whole thing.
thankfully, Mr. Aaron and Coach K,
yes.
they went out and harvested a lot of, live greenery.
Yes, I
The
saw them on the
amount
side
of
of the
paint
hill.
I
out
had
there.
on
Yes.
me last year after that tree.
And the scratches, the blisters from tying all that stuff. It was a lot.
But honestly, it's more like rewarding if you participate.
It is.
Because then you see
Especially
it all
when you
come
get
together.
And then when you show up and you're like,
I did
This
that.
is
Yeah,
so
like I
awesome.
helped with that. Yeah.
yes,
Yes.
exactly.
What
Something to be proud of.
what has been like your favorite theme so far for the dance, or any of them?
I bet ours is different.
I think it is.
Mine's Under the Sea.
Yes.
I loved that one.
And I think that mine was last year, the Enchanted by You. I almost forgot
Both
what
of
we
them
called
were
it.
beautiful.
Well,
Yeah.
thank y'all.
I
They were
enjoyed
super
the-
fun.
they were.
I enjoyed the
They
food.
We were giddy over it, like with both of them, as we were, planning and then putting them together. So much joy goes into it because you're so excited for everybody to see the big reveal.
Yes.
I got a goldfish from there.
See, you even got a souvenir.
That's right. A keepsake.
I mean, who can say that about prom these days? Not
Yeah.
many people.
I did not keep one. I did for as long as it was healthy.
Until it didn't.
How long did it last?
Until the summer months.
That's actually not
I
bad
mean,
for
it was
a goldfish.
okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
When we went to buy them, the lady at the pet store was very concerned for their lives. We didn't tell her we were putting them in vases.
And Miss Grace actually told her, she was like, I have a huge aquarium. And she was like, I do. It's
I mean, I do have a huge aquarium, but
It's
we
just
weren't
not
going to put them there.
it's out
more
of
of a
commission.
terrarium right now.
Yeah, yeah.
I actually had a goldfish, and I thought that it could like have fun with my lobster,
That was
and it ate it.
Oh.
Yeah, it ate it.
Oh, it had
tail
fun.
off.
The lobster
the-
The
did.
lobster ate the goldfish?
Yes.
Or, okay.
Absolutely.
It ate its tail off. It survived though.
It
Wow.
survived? That's the one that's still alive?
No, it's dead now.
Oh, okay. I was
How
gonna say, that
long
thing
did
is
it
a
survive?
survivor.
A long time. Like
My longest living goldfish was Captain Pineapple Pants. And it lived
lived under the sea?
it lived for 9 months. But my children got a little carried away with decorating its fishbowl. And so they put some trees in the bottom, and he got stuck in one of the trees.
That's unfortunate.
So he lost his life that way. I know. It's kind of sad.
Ooh,
I know.
My turn.
Goldfish.
quickly.
Goldfish don't need to come to my house.
Maybe.
Stay
Maybe
away.
we don't do goldfish again.
Yeah. Allie's traumatized.
I had some frogs too. Some like those African dwarf frogs.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
We thought about frogs
We did last year. And we were thinking about a water feature, but then, that gym floor just was redone, and I
Yeah.
thought maybe if we have a problem, that would really cause us some big time problems.
Yeah,
So,
Coach Walls would have probably
he would not have been happy with us.
not
So
have enjoyed a water feature on the
try
gym
to
floor.
try to keep the peace.
We
But
tried.
those frogs live a long time. Like I had mine for years.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's pretty exciting.
Yes.
so a lot of live animals I see.
We are not afraid of going outside of the box. We think it's memorable.
Yes.
I mean, I don't think anybody's going to leave prom and go off. And like, if you guys ever wind up talking about prom later, the goal is for you to be like, we had the best prom, and it was like this and
Yes.
this, and people look at you like, your high school prom was like that? That's what we hope for. We want you guys to have the best experience so that later on you can kind of brag about it.
Yeah.
Well, thank you both so much for coming on our podcast.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you, everyone, for watching. Are you ready?
I think so.
1,
2, 3.
three.
Go Big Blue!